Rain was sliding down the glass pane, neon trembling on the street, while the television flickered to an old forgotten beat. Your perfume stayed along the hallway like a ghost that missed the train. In the silence in this apartment, learn to memorize your name. Certain melodies keep drifting long beyond their final chord. You still shimmer through my evening like champagne beneath the moon. Every lonely conversation leads my soul to you. Though the world keeps spinning farther past the crowded avenue, I remain inside the echo of a love so true. There's a suitcase near the doorway, never fully packed away, and your favorite velvet jacket still hangs where you left it that day. Sometimes when the city quiets after midnight traffic dies, I can hear your distant humming floating underneath the sky. Certain melodies keep drifting long beyond their final chord. You still shimmer through my evening like champagne beneath the moon. Every lonely conversation leads my soul to you. Though the world keeps spinning farther past the crowded avenue, I remain inside the echo of a love so true. I stopped asking fate for answers or pretending hearts don't bruise, because every fragile second spent beside you still feels new. And whenever dawn approaches, painting rooftops silver blue, I can feel the warmth surrounding everything, reminds me of you. You still shimmer through my evening like champagne beneath the moon. Every lonely conversation leads my soul to you. Even if the stars grow distant, one desire pulls me through. I will always guard the fire of a love so true. Street lamps shimmered on the pavement beside the quiet river Thames. Black umbrellas drifted slowly through the smoky midnight haze. Your silhouette beyond the bookstore turned the cold air into gold, while the passing double-deckers carried stories left untold. Some romances stay like echoes long beyond the closing bars. You were velvet London moonlight resting softly on my skin. Every rainy conversation pulled my lonely spirit in. the seasons cross the station and the years moved out of view, part of me still walks through Chelsea under silver skies with you. There's a whiskey glass beside me near the records on the floor, and your perfume in the hallway still survives behind the door. Whenever thunder floods the skyline and the last cafes grow dim, I can almost hear you laughing through the tired violin. Some romances stay like echoes long beyond the closing bars. You were velvet London moonlight resting softly on my skin. Every rainy conversation pulled my lonely spirit in. Though the seasons crossed the station and the years moved out of view, part of me still walks through Chelsea under silver skies with you. I stopped chasing faded timelines or pretending hearts reset, because every fragile memory still burns brighter than regret. And whenever morning rises, painting rooftops pale and blue, I can feel your distant shadow moving gently through the room. You were velvet London moonlight shining softly through the storm. Every lonely constellation still reminds me where I'm drawn. Even when the city quiets and another winter's through, part of me keeps wandering Chelsea beneath the rain with you. Streetcars murmur through the distance under faded crimson signs. Crystal raindrops kiss the pavement, tracing poetry in light. Your old laughter filled the doorway like a melody half heard, and the shadows in this hotel room still remembered every word. Certain feelings drift forever past the edges of goodbye. You were moonlight on the rooftop, silver dancing on my skin. Every heartbeat kept repeating where your touch had been. Though the skyline keeps on changing across restless city blues, I still carry all our summers inside midnight hues. There's a wine glass near the window with your lipstick faded red, and the radio keeps playing songs we used to sing instead. Sometimes when the room grows quieter After all the taxis fade, I can almost feel you swaying, like we never slipped away. Certain feelings drift forever, past the edges of goodbye. You were moonlight on the rooftop, silver dancing on my skin. Every heartbeat kept repeating where your touch had been. Though the skyline keeps on changing across restless city blues, I still carry all our summers inside midnight hues. I no longer curse the seasons or the roads we couldn't chase, because every fleeting second left its color on my days. And whenever thunder whispers over sleepy avenue lights, I can hear your distant heartbeat moving softly through the night. You were moonlight on the rooftop, silver dancing on my skin. Every heartbeat keeps returning to the fire within. Even when the dawn grows colder past the endless avenues, I will always find your shadow inside midnight hues. Rain kept falling past the station, silver dripping from the signs. Old cafes along the avenue closed beneath electric skies. Your reflection crossed the window like a scene from black and white films, and the jukebox near the counter played the song we danced within. Certain heartbeats keep returning long after the music fades. You were summer on the stereo, golden underneath the blue. Every sleepless conversation brought me back to you. Though the city keeps on changing under neon afterglow, part of me still rides forever where your soft radio echoes flow. There's a lighter on the table and your favorite coat nearby. Tiny pieces of an old romance still survive the passing nights. Whenever midnight trains start rolling past the rooftops wet with rain, I can almost hear your laughter floating gently once again. Certain heartbeats keep returning long after the music fades. You were summer on the stereo, golden underneath the blue. Every sleepless conversation brought me back to you. Though the city keeps on changing under neon afterglow. Part of me still rides forever where your soft radio echoes flow. I stop searching for conclusions or pretending love grows old, because every fragile second left a fire inside my soul. And whenever dawn awakens, painting clouds in silver smoke, I can hear your distant humming through the static of my thoughts. You were summer on the stereo, golden underneath the blue. Every lonely constellation still reminds me of you. Even when the night grows colder and the final curtains close, part of me keeps listening softly to your midnight radio. Broadway shimmered after rainfall, golden rivers down the street, passing strangers blurred like paintings under restless taxi beams. Your reflection crossed the diner through the pale fluorescent haze, and the jukebox near the counter turned the silence into haze. Certain glances stay eternal, long beyond the final train. You were bourbon-colored moonlight pouring slowly through my veins. Every rooftop conversation still survives inside my brain, though Manhattan keeps on spinning through another lonely dawn. Part of me still walks beside you after all these years are gone. There's a scarf across the armchair and your novels near the bed, tiny ruins of a romance still alive inside my head. Whenever thunder floods the skyline and the avenue grows dim, I can almost hear you humming like old Sinatra on the wind. Certain glances stay eternal, long beyond the final train. You were bourbon-colored moonlight pouring slowly through my veins. Every rooftop conversation still survives inside my brain, though Manhattan keeps on spinning through another lonely dawn. Part of me still walks beside you after all these years are gone. I stopped trying to escape memories or erase what love became, because every fleeting heartbeat still ignites the pouring rain. And whenever morning rises, painting skyscrapers in gold, I can feel your shadow dancing through the stories never told. You were bourbon-colored moonlight shining softly through the storm. Every fading constellation still reminds me where I belong. Even when the city quiets and tomorrow carries on, part of me keeps wandering Broadway, like your love still pulls me home. Shadows crossed the ceiling while the avenue stayed still. Silver raindrops kissed the windows, resting softly on the hill. Every corner of this room now carries traces of your touch, like a dream that kept returning, simply meaning far too much. Fading seasons cannot silence what the spirit chooses now. Darling, you move through every heartbeat like a slow parade of stars. Every lonely boulevard whispers who we really are. Though tomorrow keeps on calling past the city lights, you remain my hidden harbor under velvet skies. There's a record spinning quietly near the fireplace tonight, and the amber glow surrounding me feels impossibly alive. I remember how you danced there, laughing barefoot on the floor, turning ordinary evenings into something worth living for. Fading seasons cannot silence what the spirit chooses now. Darling, you move through every heartbeat like a slow parade of stars. Every lonely boulevard whispers who we really are. Though tomorrow keeps on calling past the city lights, you remain my hidden harbor under velvet skies. I no longer chase forever or pretend the years rewind, because every fragile moment left a constellation in my mind. When the moonlight floods the curtains and the midnight trains roll by, I can hear your distant laughter floating through the summer night. Darling, you move through every heartbeat like a slow parade of stars. Every lonely boulevard whispers who we really are. Even if the dawn should find me far from where love lies, you will always be City lanterns painted silver across the dashboard of your car. Summer wind moved through the speakers while we followed passing stars. Your fingertips along my shoulder turned the avenue electric. Every second felt suspended, like a scene too beautiful to end with. Some romances stay unbroken even after curtains close. Only the boulevard knows how deeply I adored you. Every heartbeat after midnight still bends toward the truth. Though the seasons keep revolving and strangers fill the view, part of me keeps driving slowly through old streets with you. There's a blue coat near the staircase and your records by the wall. Tiny traces of your presence still survive throughout it all. When the rainfall hits the windows and the traffic quiets down, I can almost hear you laughing somewhere underneath this town. Some romances stay unbroken even after curtains close. Only the boulevard knows how deeply I adored you. Every heartbeat after midnight still bends toward the truth. Though the seasons keep revolving and strangers fill the view, part of me keeps driving slowly through old streets with you. I stopped searching for replacements or pretending time could heal, because every fleeting memory somehow lingers vividly still. And whenever dawn appears now over rooftops washed in blue, I can feel the ghost of summer riding quietly with you. Only the boulevard knows how deeply I adored you. Every lonely constellation still points my soul to you. Even when the city sleeps now and the sky forgets its hue, part of me keeps driving slowly through old streets with you. Taxi sirens blur the distance outside the hotel chandelier glow. Crystal raindrops cross the skyline like diamonds falling slow. Your reflection shimmered softly across the marble balcony, and the city wrapped around us like a private symphony. Some desires outlive moonlight, even after curtains fall. with you. There's a cigarette still burning near the half-empty Bordeaux glass, and your laughter lingers faintly through the echoes of the jazz. When the elevators quiet down and the ballroom lights grow dim, I can almost see you dancing like a dream beneath my skin. Some desires outlive moonlight, even after curtains fall. You were velvet in December, the silver storm. Every whispered conversation made the lonely disappear, though the avenues keep turning toward another life anew. Part of me still stays suspended inside rainy nights with you. I stopped begging fate for answers or believing love can fade, because every fragile second built a heaven memory made. And whenever dawn comes slowly, painting rooftops pale champagne, I can hear your distant heartbeat moving gently through the rain. You were velvet in December, warm against the silver storm. Every lonely constellation still leads me through the dark, even when the city softly through champagne rain with you. Yesterday drifted through my hallway like perfume hanging in the air. Velvet curtains move so slowly, as though your spirit waited there. Crystal shadows cross the table, golden dust beneath the light. Every heartbeat in this apartment still remembers Saturday night. Tender moments never disappear, they sleep inside forgotten hours. Your affection flows like river tides, circling through my veins. Every midnight carries fragments, calling out your name. Though the seasons paint new colors, There's a melody inside the silence, floating from the radio, and the city beyond my window moves too fast for me to know. I can almost sense your fingertips brushing softly through my hair, like the distance between our souls never truly settled there. Tender moments never disappear, they sleep inside forgotten hours. Your affection flows like river tides, circling through my veins. Every midnight carries fragments, calling out your name. Though the seasons paint new colors, certain dreams survive. Somewhere underneath the starlight, our romance stays alive. I won't battle passing winters or the roads we couldn't cross, because loving you has taught me even sorrow shines when lost. When the evening sky grows heavier and the boulevard turns blue, I still hear a quiet orchestra playing memories of you. Your affection flows like river tides, circling through my veins. Every midnight carries fragments, calling out your name. Even if the dawn grows colder, one flame still survives. Somewhere beyond the pale horizon, our romance stays alive. Taxi headlights cross the ceiling, while the boulevard turned gold. Coffee steaming near the record player, as another evening unfolded. Your reflection lingered softly inside every mirrored frame, like the apartment learned your laughter and refused to feel the same. Old romances never vanish, they just wander through the years. We were magic after midnight, two silhouettes in blue. Every crowded street kept glowing whenever I held you. Though the autumn wind keeps changing, one thing stays forever true. Part of me still slow dances through September with you. There's a velvet chair beside me, where you used to read aloud, and the curtains move like ocean waves whenever thunder shakes the clouds. I can almost hear your footsteps moving gently down the hall, turning lonely little moments into something beautiful. Old romances never vanish, they just wander through the years. We were magic after midnight, two silhouettes in blue. Every crowded street kept glowing whenever I held you. Though the autumn wind keeps changing, one thing stays forever true. Part of me still slow dances through September with you. I stopped wishing for another version of what came before, because every second with you still lives somewhere in my core. And when city lights grow blurry under rainy silver skies, I can feel your spirit swaying like old jazz on late night drives. We were magic after midnight, two silhouettes in blue. Every crowded street kept glowing whenever I held you. Even if tomorrow finds me far beyond our avenue, part of me will keep on dancing through September with you. I saw your shadow by the window, resting where the sunlight fell. Dust was dancing through the silence, like a story time still tells. Every corner held a whisper, every wall recalled your face. Even after all the seasons, love refused to leave this place. Certain echoes never vanish, they just hide beneath the years. Your memory moves like midnight rain, softly through my soul. Every beat still carries traces I can never let go. Though the world keeps turning onward, one truth still survives in the quiet parts of evening. Your heart still lives. There's an old coat by the doorway, and your coffee cup remains. Tiny relics of a lifetime scattered through familiar days. Sometimes I can almost hear you laughing somewhere down the hall, like the distance never happened, like we never lost it all. Certain echoes never vanish, They just hide beneath the years. Your memory moves like midnight rain, softly through my soul. Every beat still carries traces I can never let go. Though the world keeps turning onward, one truth still survives in the quiet parts of evening. Your heart still lives. I no longer chase tomorrow for the things we used to be. I just hold the light you gave me, like the tide protects the sea. And whenever darkness finds me through the coldest winter skies, I can feel your spirit near me, shining gently in my mind. Your memory moves like midnight rain, softly through my soul. Every beat still carries traces I can never let go. Though the stars all fade by morning, one truth still survives in the silent glow of moonlight. Your heart still Ocean breezes cross the terrace, carrying salt across the air. Tiny cafes glowed like fireflies along the coast beyond the square. Your reflection touched the wine glass under fading tangerine skies, while the waves below the cliff sides moved like slow lullabies. Certain summers stay forever, even after tides retreat. Your sunlight over Amalfi, golden drifting through my veins. Every midnight by the shoreline turned my loneliness to flame. Though tomorrow sailed beyond us, past the boats in endless blue, part of me still hears the ocean whispering your name like truth. There's a linen shirt still hanging near the balcony upstairs, and your laughter in the hallway feels suspended in the air. Whenever thunder shakes the harbor and the sleepy town turns dim, I can almost feel you dancing to old records once again. Certain summers stay forever, even after tides retreat. Your sunlight over Amalfi, golden drifting through my veins. Every midnight by the shoreline turned my loneliness to flame. Though tomorrow sailed beyond us, past the Part of me still hears the ocean whispering your name like truth. I stopped wishing for another version of the life we knew, because every fleeting heartbeat still glows brighter than the moon. And whenever dawn awakens, painting water's pale champagne, I can hear your distant footsteps moving softly through the waves. You were sunlight over Amalfi, shining gently through the dark. Every lonely constellation still remembers where you are. Even when the coastline quiets and the summer loses you, part of me remains forever in Amalfi nights with you. Palm trees swayed beside the highway, under violet coastal skies. Headlights painted moving shadows across your softly smiling eyes. Old cassette tapes filled the silence with romantic worn-out tunes, and the shoreline kept reflecting silver fragments of the moon. Certain moments drift forever, like perfume inside the wind. You were blue vinyl summer, spinning slowly through my soul. Every mile beside the ocean made my broken spirit whole. Though tomorrow keeps on calling, far beyond the harbor view, part of me still rides the coastline every midnight next to you. There's a leather jacket folded near the back seat of the car, and your lipstick on the coffee cup still survives like fading stars. Whenever rainfall hits the dashboard and the avenue sleeps alone, I can almost hear you singing through the static of the storm. Certain moments drift forever, like perfume inside the wind. You were blue vinyl summer, spinning slowly through my soul. Every mile beside the ocean made my broken spirit whole. Though tomorrow keeps on calling, far beyond the harbor view, part of me still rides the coastline every midnight next to you. I stopped trying to outrun memories or deny what hearts become, because every fragile second still beats louder than the drums. And whenever dawn awakens over sleepy seaside towns, I can feel your distant laughter floating where the waves softly through the dark. Every lonely constellation still remembers who we are. Even when the seasons scatter and the tides erase our shoes, part of me keeps driving slowly through blue vinyl nights with you. Salted breezes crossed the balcony while the harbor glowed in gold. Distant ferries carved the darkness through the restless evening cold. Your reflection touched the wine glass resting near the window frame, and the silence of the shoreline seemed to murmur us by name. Certain promises keep floating far beyond the passing tide. You were velvet over moon waves, soft as midnight turning blue. Every heartbeat near the water learned the shape of you. Though the years keep drifting onward like ships that leave the bay, part of me still waits beside you where the harbor lights all sway. There's a scarf upon the armchair and your record stacked nearby. Tiny fragments of a lifetime sleeping underneath the sky. When the thunder shakes the rooftop and the avenues grow still, I can almost feel your fingers resting gently in mine still. Certain promises keep floating far beyond the passing tide. You were velvet over moon waves, soft as midnight turning blue. Every heartbeat near the water learned the shape of you. Though the years keep drifting onward like ships that leave the bay, part of me still waits beside you where the harbor lights all sway. I stop wrestling with tomorrow or the roads we couldn't choose, because every fleeting moment left its color in my soul. And whenever dawn grows silver over oceans calm and gray, I can hear your distant whisper rising with the waking waves. You were velvet over moon waves, soft as midnight turning blue. Every lonely constellation still reminds me of you. Even when the shoreline empties and the summer fades away, part of me remains beside you where the the harbor lights all sway. Cobblestone reflections glittered under amber boulevard lights, while the river carried moonbeams through the sleeping Paris night. Your silhouette beside the cafe turned the cold air into spring, and the old accordion nearby made the lonely city sing. Certain kisses stay eternal even after twilight fades. You were velvet over starlight, pouring gold into my chest. Every whispered foreign promise turned my restless soul to rest. Though tomorrow crossed the station and the final train moved on, part of me still walks beside you through the streets before the dawn. There's a champagne glass still waiting near the balcony upstairs, and your lipstick on the napkin feels like poetry still there. Whenever rainfall paints the rooftops silver blue along the Seine, I can almost hear you laughing through the echoes of the rain. Certain kisses stay eternal even after twilight fades. You were velvet over starlight, pouring gold into my chest. Every whispered foreign promise turned my restless soul to rest. Though tomorrow crossed the station and the final train moved on, part of me still walks beside you through the streets before the dawn. I stopped fearing distant winters or the years that disappeared, because every fragile memory still survives completely clear. And whenever morning rises over quiet cafe smoke, I can feel your shadow dancing through the dreams the city holds. You were velvet over starlight, shining softly through the blue. Every lonely constellation still reminds me of you. Even when the night grows colder and another season's gone, part of me remains in Paris, where our hearts still wander on. Rain was sliding down the glass pane, neon trembling on the street, while the television flickered to an old forgotten beat. Your perfume stayed along the hallway, like a ghost that missed the train. In the silence in this apartment, learn to memorize your name. Certain melodies keep drifting long beyond their final chord. You still shimmer through my evening like champagne beneath the moon. Every lonely conversation leads my soul to you. Though the world keeps spinning farther past the crowded avenue, I remain inside the echo of a love so true. There's a suitcase near the doorway, never fully packed away, and your favorite velvet jacket still hangs where you left it that day. Sometimes when the city quiets after midnight traffic dies, I can hear your distant humming floating underneath the sky. Certain melodies keep drifting long beyond their final chord. You still shimmer through my evening like champagne beneath the moon. Every lonely conversation leads my soul to you. Though the world keeps spinning farther past the crowded avenue, I remain inside the echo of a love so true. I stopped asking fate for answers or pretending hearts don't bruise, because every fragile second spent beside you still feels new. And whenever dawn approaches, painting rooftops silver blue, I can feel the warmth surrounding everything. Reminds me of you. You still shimmer through my evening like champagne beneath the moon. Every lonely conversation leads my soul to you. Even if the stars grow distant, one desire pulls me through. I will always guard the fire of a love so true. Street lamps shimmered on the pavement beside the quiet river Thames. Black umbrellas drifted slowly through the smoky midnight haze. Your silhouette beyond the bookstore turned the cold air into gold, while the passing double-deckers carried stories left untold. Some romances stay like echoes long beyond the closing bars. You were velvet London moonlight resting softly on my skin. Every rainy conversation pulled my lonely spirit in. Though the seasons crossed the station and the years moved out of view, part of me still walks through Chelsea under silver skies with you. There's a whiskey glass beside me, near the records on the floor, and your perfume in the hallway still survives behind the door. Whenever thunder floods the skyline and the last cafes grow dim, I can almost hear you laughing through the tired violin. Some romances stay like echoes long beyond the closing bars. You were velvet London moonlight, resting softly on my skin. Every rainy conversation pulled my lonely spirit in. Though the seasons crossed the station and the years moved out of view, part of me still walks through Chelsea under silver skies with you. I stopped chasing faded timelines or pretending hearts reset, because every fragile memory still burns brighter than regret. And whenever morning rises, painting rooftops pale and blue, I can feel your distant shadow moving gently through the room. You were velvet London moonlight, shining softly through the storm. Every lonely constellation still reminds me where I'm drawn. Even when the city quiets and another winter's through, part of me keeps wandering Chelsea beneath the rain with you. Streetcars murmur through the distance under faded crimson signs. Crystal raindrops kiss the pavement, tracing poetry in light. Your old laughter filled the doorway like a melody half heard, and the shadows in this hotel room still remembered every word. Certain feelings drift forever past the edges of goodbye. You were moonlight on the rooftop, silver dancing on my skin. Every heartbeat kept repeating where your touch had been. Though the skyline keeps on changing across restless city blues, I still carry all our summers inside midnight hues. There's a wine glass near the window with your lipstick faded red, and the radio keeps playing songs we used to sing instead. Sometimes when the room grows quieter, after all the taxis fade, I can almost feel you swaying like we never slipped away. Certain feelings drift forever past the edges of goodbye. You were moonlight on the rooftop, silver dancing on my skin. Every heartbeat kept repeating where your touch had been. Though the skyline keeps on changing across restless city blues, I still carry all our summers inside midnight hues. I no longer curse the seasons or the roads we couldn't chase, because every fleeting second left its color on my days. And whenever thunder whispers over sleepy avenue lights, I can hear your distant heartbeat moving softly through the night. You were moonlight on the rooftop, silver dancing on my skin. Every heartbeat keeps returning to the fire within. Even when the dawn grows colder past the endless avenues, I will always find your shadow inside midnight hues. Rain kept falling past the station, silver dripping from the signs. Old cafes along the avenue closed beneath electric skies. Your reflection crossed the window like a scene from black and white films, and the jukebox near the counter played the song we danced within. Certain heartbeats keep returning long after the music fades. You were summer on the stereo, golden underneath the blue. Every sleepless conversation brought me back to you. Though the city keeps on changing under neon afterglow, part of me still rides forever where your soft radio echoes flow. There's a lighter on the table and your favorite coat nearby. Tiny pieces of an old romance still survive the passing nights. Whenever midnight trains start rolling past the rooftops wet with rain, I can almost hear your laughter floating gently once again. Certain heartbeats keep returning long after the music fades. You were summer on the stereo, golden underneath the blue. Every sleepless conversation brought me back to you. Though the city keeps on changing under neon afterglow, part of me still rides forever where your soft radio echoes flow. I stopped searching for conclusions illusions or pretending love grows old, because every fragile second left a fire inside my soul. And whenever dawn awakens, painting clouds in silver smoke, I can hear your distant humming through the static of my thoughts. You were summer on the stereo, golden underneath the blue. Every lonely constellation still reminds me of you. Even when the night grows colder and the final curtains close, part of me keeps listening softly to your midnight radio. Broadway shimmered after rainfall, golden rivers down the street, passing strangers blurred like paintings under restless taxi beams. Your reflection crossed the diner through the pale fluorescent haze, and the jukebox near the counter turned the silence into haze. Certain glances stay eternal, long beyond the final train. You were bourbon-colored moonlight, pouring slowly through my veins. Every rooftop conversation still survives inside my brain, though Manhattan keeps on spinning through another lonely dawn. Part of me still walks beside you after all these years are gone. There's a scarf across the armchair, and your novels near the bed, tiny ruins of a romance still alive inside my head. Whenever thunder floods the skyline and the avenue grows dim, I can almost hear you humming like old Sinatra on the wind. Certain glances stay eternal, long beyond the final train. You were bourbon-colored moonlight, pouring slowly through my veins. Every rooftop conversation still survives inside my brain, though Manhattan keeps on spinning through another lonely dawn. Part of me still walks beside you after all these years are gone. I stopped trying to escape memories or erase what love became, because every fleeting heartbeat still ignites the pouring rain. And whenever morning rises, painting skyscrapers in gold, I can feel your shadow dancing through the stories never told. You were bourbon-colored moonlight, shining softly through the storm. Every fading constellation still reminds me where I belong. Even when the city quiets and tomorrow carries on, part of me keeps wandering Broadway like like your love still pulls me home. Morning shadows crossed the ceiling while the avenue stayed still. Silver raindrops kissed the windows, resting softly on the hill. Every corner of this room now carries traces of your touch, like a dream that kept returning, simply meaning far too much. Fading seasons cannot silence what the spirit chooses now. Darling, you move through every heartbeat like a slow parade of stars. Every lonely boulevard whispers who we really are. Though tomorrow keeps on calling past the city lights, you remain my hidden harbor under velvet skies. There's a record spinning quietly near the fireplace tonight, and the amber glow surrounding me feels impossibly alive. I remember how you danced there, laughing barefoot on the floor, turning ordinary evenings into something worth living for. Fading seasons cannot silence what the spirit chooses now. Darling, you move through every heartbeat like a slow parade of stars. Every lonely boulevard whispers who we really are. Though tomorrow keeps on calling past the city lights, you remain my hidden harbor under velvet skies. I no longer chase forever or pretend the years rewind, because every fragile moment left a constellation in my mind. When the moonlight floods the curtains and the midnight trains roll by, I can hear your distant laughter floating through the summer night. Darling, you move through every heartbeat like a slow parade of stars. Every lonely boulevard whispers who we really are. Even if the dawn should find me far from where love lies, you will always be the rhythm under velvet skies. City lanterns painted silver across the dashboard of your car. Summer wind moved through the speakers while we followed passing stars. Your fingertips along my shoulder turned the avenue electric. Every second felt suspended, like a scene too beautiful to end with. Some romances stay unbroken even after curtains close. Only the boulevard knows how deeply I adored you. Every heartbeat after midnight still bends toward the truth. Though the seasons keep revolving and strangers fill the view, part of me keeps driving slowly through old streets with you. There's a blue coat near the staircase and your records by the wall. Tiny traces of your presence still survive throughout it all. When the rainfall hits the windows and the traffic quiets down, I can almost hear you laughing somewhere underneath this town. Some romances stay unbroken even after curtains close. Only the boulevard knows how deeply I adored you. Every heartbeat after midnight still bends toward the truth. Though the seasons keep revolving and strangers fill the view, part of me keeps driving slowly through old streets with you. I stopped searching for replacements or pretending time could heal, because every fleeting memory somehow lingers vividly still. And whenever dawn appears now over rooftops washed in blue, I can feel the ghost of summer riding quietly with you. Only the boulevard knows how deeply I adored you. Every lonely constellation still points my soul to you. Even when the city sleeps now and the sky forgets its hue, part of me keeps driving slowly through old streets with you. Taxi sirens blur the distance outside the hotel chandelier glow. Crystal raindrops cross the skyline like diamonds falling slow. Your reflection shimmered softly across the marble balcony, and the city wrapped around us like a private symphony. Some desires outlive moonlight, even after curtains fall. You were velvet indecision, the silver storm. Every whispered conversation made the lonely disappear. Though the avenues keep turning toward another life anew, part of me still stays suspended inside rainy nights with you. There's a cigarette still burning near the half-empty Bordeaux glass, and your laughter lingers faintly through the echoes of the jazz. When the elevators quiet down and the ballroom lights grow dim, I can almost see you dancing like a dream beneath my skin. Some desires outlive moonlight, even after curtains fall. You were velvet in December, warm against the silver storm. Every whispered conversation made the lonely disappear. Though the avenues keep turning toward another life anew, part of me still stays suspended inside rainy nights with you. I stopped begging fate for answers or believing love can fade, because every fragile second built a heaven memory made. And whenever dawn comes slowly, painting rooftops pale champagne, I can hear your distant heartbeat moving gently through the rain. You were velvet in December, warm against the silver storm. Every lonely constellation still leads me through the dark, even when the city empties and tomorrow changes hue. Part of me keeps wandering softly through champagne rain with you. Yesterday drifted through my hallway like perfume hanging in the air. Velvet curtains move so slowly, as though your spirit waited there. Crystal shadows cross the table, golden dust beneath the light. Every heartbeat in this apartment still remembers Saturday night. Tender moments never disappear. They sleep inside forgotten hours. Your affection flows like river tides, circling through my veins. Every midnight carries fragments, calling out your name. Though the seasons paint new colors, certain dreams survive. Somewhere underneath the starlight, our romance stays alive. There's a melody inside the silence, floating from the radio, and the city beyond my window moves too fast for me to know. I can almost sense your fingertips brushing softly through my hair, like the distance between our souls never truly settled there. Tender moments never disappear. They sleep inside forgotten hours. Your affection flows like river tides, circling through my veins. Every midnight carries fragments, calling out your name. Though the seasons paint new colors, certain dreams survive. Somewhere underneath the starlight, our romance stays alive. I won't battle passing winters or the roads we couldn't cross, because loving you has taught me even sorrow shines when lost. When the evening sky grows heavier and the boulevard turns blue, I still hear a quiet orchestra playing memories of you. Your affection flows like river tides, circling through my veins. Every midnight carries fragments, calling out your name. Even if the dawn grows colder, one flame still survives. Somewhere beyond the pale horizon, our romance stays alive. Taxi headlights cross the ceiling, while the boulevard turned gold. Coffee steaming near the record player, as another evening unfolded. Your reflection lingered softly inside every mirrored frame, like the apartment learned your laughter and refused to feel the same. Old romances never vanish, they just wander through the years. We were magic after midnight, two silhouettes in blue. Every crowded street kept glowing whenever I held you. through September with you. There's a velvet chair beside me, where you used to read aloud, and the curtains move like ocean waves whenever thunder shakes the clouds. I can almost hear your footsteps moving gently down the hall, turning lonely little moments into something beautiful. Old romances never vanish, they just wander through the years. We were magic after midnight, two silhouettes in blue. Every crowded street kept glowing whenever I held you. Though the autumn wind keeps changing, one thing stays forever true. Part of me still slow dances through September with you. I stopped wishing for another version of what came before, because every second with you still lives somewhere in my core. And when city lights grow blurry under rainy silver skies, I can feel your spirit swaying like old jazz on late night drives. We were magic after midnight, two silhouettes in blue. Every crowded street kept glowing whenever I held you. Even if tomorrow finds me far beyond our avenue, part of me will keep on dancing through September with you. I saw your shadow by the window, resting where the sunlight fell. Dust was dancing through the silence, like a story time still tells. Every corner held a whisper, every wall recalled your face. Even after all the seasons, love refused to leave this place. Certain echoes never vanish, they just hide beneath the years. Your memory moves like midnight rain, softly through my soul. Every beat still carries traces I can never let go. Though the world keeps turning onward, one truth still survives in the quiet parts of evening. Your heart still lives. There's an old coat by the doorway, and your coffee cup remains. Tiny relics of a lifetime scattered through familiar days. Sometimes I can almost hear you laughing somewhere down the hall, like the distance never happened, like we never lost it all. Certain echoes never vanish, they just hide beneath the years. Your memory moves like midnight rain, softly through my soul. Every beat still carries traces I can never let go. Though the world keeps turning onward, one truth still survives in the quiet parts of evening. Your heart still lives. I no longer chase tomorrow for the things we used to be. I just hold the light you gave me, like the tide protects the sea. And whenever darkness finds me through the coldest winter skies, I can feel your spirit near me, shining gently in my mind. Your memory moves like midnight rain, softly through my soul. Every beat still carries traces I can never let go. Though the stars all fade by morning, one truth still survives in the silent glow of moonlight. Your heart still Ocean breezes cross the terrace, carrying salt across the air. Tiny cafes glowed like fireflies along the coast beyond the square. Your reflection touched the wine glass under fading tangerine skies, while the waves below the cliffsides moved like slow lullabies. Certain summers stay forever, even after tides retreat. Your sunlight over Amalfi, golden drifting through my veins. Every midnight by the shoreline turned my loneliness to flame. Though tomorrow sailed beyond us, past the boats in endless blue, part of me still hears the ocean whispering your name like truth. There's a linen shirt still hanging near the balcony upstairs, and your laughter in the hallway feels suspended in the air. Whenever thunder shakes the harbor and the sleepy town turns dim, I can almost feel you dancing to old records once again. Certain summers stay forever, even after tides retreat. You were sunlight over Amalfi, golden drifting through my veins. Every midnight by the shoreline turned my loneliness to flame. Though tomorrow sailed beyond us, past the boats and endless blue, part of me still hears the ocean whispering your name like truth. I stopped wishing for another version of the life we knew, because every fleeting heartbeat still glows brighter than the moon. And whenever dawn awakens, painting water's pale champagne, I can hear your distant footsteps moving softly through the waves. You were sunlight over Amalfi, shining gently through the dark. Every lonely constellation still remembers where you are. Even when the coastline quiets and the summer loses you, part of me remains forever in Amalfi nights with you. Palm trees swayed beside the highway, under violet coastal skies. Headlights painted moving shadows across your softly smiling eyes. Old cassette tapes filled the silence with romantic worn-out tunes, and the shoreline kept reflecting silver fragments of the moon. Certain moments drift forever, like perfume inside the wind. You were blue vinyl summer, spinning slowly through my soul. Every mile beside the ocean made my broken spirit whole. Though tomorrow keeps on calling, far beyond the harbor view, part of me still rides the coastline every midnight next to you. There's a leather jacket folded near the back seat of the car, and your lipstick on the coffee cup still survives like fading stars. Whenever rainfall hits the dashboard and the avenue sleeps alone, I can almost hear you singing through the static of the storm. Certain moments drift forever, like perfume inside the wind. You were blue vinyl summer, spinning slowly through my soul. Every mile beside the ocean made my broken spirit whole. Though tomorrow keeps on calling, far beyond the harbor view, part of me still rides the coastline every midnight next to you. because every fragile second still beats louder than the drums. And whenever dawn awakens over sleepy seaside towns, I can feel your distant laughter floating where the waves roll out. You were blue vinyl summer, shining softly through the dark. Every lonely constellation still remembers who we are. Even when the seasons scatter and the tides erase our shoes, part of me keeps driving slowly through blue vinyl nights with you. Salted breezes cross the balcony while the harbor glowed in gold. Distant ferries carve the darkness through the restless evening cold. Your reflection touched the wine glass resting near the window frame, and the silence of the shoreline seemed to murmur us by name. Certain promises keep floating far beyond the passing tide. You were velvet over moon waves, soft as midnight turning blue. Every heartbeat near the water learned the shape of you. Though the years keep drifting onward like ships that leave the bay, part of me still waits beside you where the harbor lights all sway. There's a scarf upon the armchair and your record stacked nearby. Tiny fragments of a lifetime sleeping underneath the sky. When the thunder shakes the rooftop and the avenues grow still, I can almost feel your fingers resting gently in mine still. Certain promises keep floating far beyond the passing tide. You were velvet over moon waves, soft as midnight turning blue. Every heartbeat near the water learned the shape of you. Though the years keep drifting onward like ships that leave the bay, part of me still waits beside you where the harbor lights all sway. I stop wrestling with tomorrow or the roads we couldn't choose, because every fleeting moment left its color in my soul. And whenever dawn grows silver over oceans calm and gray, I can hear your distant whisper rising with the waking waves. You were velvet over Every lonely constellation still reminds me of you. Even when the shoreline empties and the summer fades away, part of me remains beside you, where the harbor lights all sway. Cobblestone reflections glittered under amber boulevard lights, while the river carried moonbeams through the sleeping Paris night. Your silhouette beside the cafe turned the cold air into spring, and the old accordion nearby made the lonely city sing. Certain kisses stay eternal even after twilight fades. You were velvet over starlight, pouring gold into my chest. Every whispered foreign promise turned my restless soul to rest. Though tomorrow crossed the station and the final train moved on, part of me still walks beside you through the streets before the dawn. There's a champagne glass still waiting near the balcony upstairs, and your lipstick on the napkin feels like poetry still there. Whenever rainfall paints the rooftops silver blue along the Seine, I can almost hear you laughing through the echoes of the rain. Certain kisses stay eternal even after twilight fades. You were velvet over starlight, pouring gold into my chest. Every whispered foreign promise turned my restless soul to rest. Though tomorrow crossed the station and the final train moved on, part of me still walks beside you through the streets before the dawn. I stopped fearing distant winters or the years that disappeared, because every fragile memory still survives completely clear. And whenever morning rises over quiet cafe smoke, I can feel your shadow dancing through the dreams the city holds. You were velvet over starlight, shining softly through the blue. Every lonely constellation still